Hey, Commanders fans, tune in because we've got some very important information coming and you need to know everything. Here on the channel, you'll find all the latest news about our team with breaking news and everything a true Commanders fan needs to know. So, first of all, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell because here you'll receive everything firsthand and never be out of date. Oh, and leave your like right now to strengthen this incredible community and show that Commanders fans are always there. No more ado, hang in there, because today's news is unmissable. Now, let's get straight to the point. Dietrich Wise out for the season after serious quadriceps injury. Defensive end Dietrich Wise, one of the most experienced signings for the 2025 season, is officially out for the remainder of the year due to a serious quadriceps injury. The injury occurred during Thursday night's loss to the Green Bay Packers. Wise left the field visibly shaken, and shortly after the initial evaluation, the diagnosis confirmed the severity. He will require surgery, ending his season prematurely. Solid NFL career. Wise, 31, arrived in Washington hoping to add experience and stability to the defensive line. Before joining the Commanders, he spent 8 years with the New England Patriots, a franchise where he stood out for his consistency and ability to pressure opposing quarterbacks. In his final season with the Patriots, Wise recorded 5.0 sacks, 3 passes defended, and 36 tackles in 15 games, showing he still had plenty of fuel left in the tank. Throughout his career, he accumulated respectable numbers, more than 25 sacks and over 200 combined tackles, and established himself as a versatile player capable of playing against both the pass and run game. These factors influenced the Commanders' decision to sign him last offseason. In March, he signed a one-year, $5 million contract specifically to bolster the defense's depth. The idea was for Wise to become an important piece in Dan Quinn's defensive rotation, a coach who highly values players with the experience and discipline he brings. Impact for the Washington Commanders. Wise's injury represents a significant blow to the roster. He had started the first 2 games of the season and had been an important part of the defensive scheme. His absence now forces the coaching staff to rethink the frontcourt rotation, increasing the burden on younger, less experienced players. Washington, which was already struggling defensively, loses not only a consistent performer, but also veteran leadership within the locker room. Possible solutions. Without Wise, the Commanders will have a few options to fill the void. One is to rely more on existing players, increasing the field time of reserves who have been seeing limited participation. Another Commanders fear serious injury. Austin Ekeler may have ruptured his Achilles tendon and could miss the entire season. Hey, Washington Commanders fans, Thursday night, which had already ended in a 27-18 loss to the Green Bay Packers, brought an even more painful blow to the Capital franchise. Running back Austin Ekeler, one of the main weapons of the offense, left the field with an injury, and according to preliminary information, the team believes he suffered a ruptured Achilles tendon, one of the most serious injuries for any American football player. Ekeler left the field in the first half after a play in which he fell on his own, without direct contact with any opponents. This type of situation is usually a strong indication of a serious injury. The athlete was immediately treated by the medical staff on the field and taken to the locker room, where he was ruled out for the remainder of the game. Worrying diagnosis. Reports from behind the scenes indicate that the Commanders' coaching staff and medical department are already considering the possibility of losing Ekeler for the remainder of the 2025 season. The player will undergo an MRI in the coming days to confirm the diagnosis, but the outlook is grim. The combination of a non-contact injury, the severity of the symptoms, and the initial clinical evaluation leave little room for optimism. If confirmed, this will be a major blow for the Commanders, who were counting on the veteran running back to provide more consistency in the ground game while also being an effective outlet in the passing game. To date, Ekeler had rushed 14 times for 43 yards and caught 5 passes for 38 yards in the first 2 seasons of the season. The impact of the loss on the roster. Ekeler's absence is expected to force the head coach and offensive coordinator to make immediate adjustments to the backfield rotation. Rookie Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, who has received few opportunities thus far, will have a chance to take on a more prominent role. Jeremy McNichols and Chris Rodriguez are also available and should be given more playing time. Both could take turns sharing the workload, but neither has Ekeler's track record or experience, raising questions about how the team will be able to maintain offensive production in the coming weeks. Next steps and expectations. Now, everyone is awaiting official confirmation after the imaging tests. If the Achilles tendon rupture is confirmed, latest news, Commanders may reach free agent after serious Austin Ekeler injury. Hey, Washington Commanders fans, the team received some unexciting news this week. Veteran running back Austin Ekeler suffered a serious Achilles injury, and all signs point to him being out for the rest of the season. Expectations within the franchise are not positive, and initial reports indicate the Commanders are already considering moving forward without him. This loss adds to the team's already difficult situation, having lost 27-18 to the Green Bay Packers last Sunday in a game where offensive production on the ground was already quite limited. Now, without Ekeler, the running backs are under even more pressure. It's worth remembering that even before the start of the 2025 season, the Commanders had already surprised by trading Brian Robinson Jr., who was considered the best option at the position, to the San Francisco 49ers. The idea was to give rookie Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt room to play, banking on his potential. However, with Ekeler's injury, this decision takes on even more weight, leaving the unit with little depth. Currently, the running back rotation features Jeremy McNichols and Chris Rodriguez, who is still recovering from an injury. These players will have to shoulder greater responsibilities, but it's widely agreed that the group may not be sufficient to sustain the offense throughout the season. Given this scenario, the Commanders' front office can adopt two strategies: seek a trade on the market or sign an available free agent on a low-cost, short-term deal. One of the names attracting the most attention is Gus Edwards, who has not yet signed with a team and appears to be an immediate option. Edwards has a physical style of play that could complement Krosky-Merritt, in addition to being useful in short pass situations, something crucial in an offense that needs versatility. The player, who began his career as an undrafted rookie, played for Miami and Rutgers in college, and has already shown flashes of talent in the NFL. His athleticism and physique are reminiscent, in some ways, of Ekeler himself, though he never reached the same level of production. The big question is whether Edwards can stay healthy and consistent. If so, he could become a valuable asset to the offensive system, serving as a sort of Ekeler 2.0, perhaps not with the same impact, but bringing the experience and security the team needs in this difficult time. Now, the Commanders must make a quick decision as the season continues and the running back position cannot remain unfilled for long.